Hello, welcome to episode 2.
There's our blanket, excellent.
An asymmetrical twist. Dropping and sinking up.
Notice how so just notice.
Joining us for the second episode of next week. Namaste. Hello and welcome to episode 42 of Namaste Yoga. We're working with the fourth niyama. This is our penultimate class on the Yamas and the Niyamas. So the fourth niyama, which means personal practices, the sort of guidelines of how to treat yourself, good self-care. It's called Svadhyaya. And Svadhyaya is the niyama of studying yourself, and it has to do with studying the scriptures, the scriptures associated with yoga. And I love how Nischala Joy Devi talks about it too, because she says that we can come to know ourselves better through nature. And then of course there's the mantras too, is a great way to practice Svadhyaya. Of course I have to welcome Ninka here from yogabliss.me. Did I say that right? Okay, good. She's here and she's going to be filling in for me when I'm away later in July. So we're going to be you're probably going to do a chakra class, right? Yeah, probably a chakra balancing class, maybe one for all of them or maybe one for a specific one. So why don't you go ahead and rest back, lie down on your back. And we'll just begin to tune into ourselves to really start to get to know ourselves here. And begin by bringing awareness to your breathing. Just noticing how your breath is today. And then once you've tuned in to your breathing, start to bring some awareness to your body. Just noticing how the body is resting here today. And then tuning into the emotions. Notice how you're feeling today. So I feel like this is something that we do all the time in yoga, is check in with ourselves, but probably day to day as we're moving through our activities, we don't necessarily check in and notice how we're feeling. Perhaps if you've been practicing yoga for a long time, you do. But this is really valuable to tune in to see what's going on in your own being and see what you need right now. So after checking in with your feelings today, and when you check in, no judgment, just noticing with compassion how you're feeling. Then begin to notice your thoughts, what's on your mind today. And then tune in with your spirit, your higher self, the part of you that is eternal and unchanging. So as you're tuning in, allow yourself to take an introspective look at your being. Reminding yourself that you are a divine being. And that by practicing Svadhyaya, we can come to know ourselves better, know and love the higher aspect of ourselves in all our doings. So Svadhyaya guides us to know ourselves through outward observation and inner reflection. And Nischala Joy Devi says, sacred study of the divine through scripture, nature, and introspection guide me to the Supreme Self. So in our practice today, I thought we would connect with aspects of nature by practicing various salutations. The earth salutation, the sun salutation, and the moon salutation, to start to become aware of different aspects of nature and how they're reflected in our own personal being. So as you're resting back, begin to create some intention around how this practice could best serve you today. And then when you feel ready, you can start to wiggle and stretch out and make your way up to a seated position. So Ninka, do you know the earth salutation? No. Okay. I know it too, but not very well. So what I'm going to suggest, what I'll do is give a preview of the whole thing for Ninka and for our viewers at home. And speaking of our viewers in their homes around the world, I have to give a special shout out and a thank you to various people today. There was a woman from Japan that emailed me this week. She totally made my week. Her name's Sophia. She's actually native to Canada. She lives just a couple of hours from where I live in Ajax in Cambridge, Ontario, and she lives in Japan now. So hi, Sophia. I said I would say hello to her. And then also my friend Siobhan in Ireland, who's been really enjoying the podcast. And I want to thank her so much for her donation this week. And also, we've been starting to talk about maybe I should come to Ireland and teach a class. So if any of you have studios in Ireland or retreat centers, then maybe we should start thinking about planning a retreat in Ireland. Sound good? I think Ninka comes. She's part of the package. Okay, so earth salutation. Let's take a look at that.